You may have noticed that I have dressed up for the occasion. You can zoom out if you'd like. Mark thought I was joking when I came down in this outfit, and I was like, no, this is what I'm wearing in this video because I'm so excited. I feel like it's probably been maybe a month, maybe a bit longer, maybe like 6 weeks since we've done a renovation update. And let me tell you, oh my gosh, there is stuff to show you. We are so close. We are so very close. I would start this in the garden like we normally do and like show you the zoom out, but I think I'm gonna save that for next time because the landscapers are actually here. And stuff is also happening in the garden. So we'll save that for next time because there'll be a big kind of, I don't know, a reveal of a patio and like bits and bobs that they're doing outside. There is genuinely a digger in our garden though. It is like Ralph's dream. Would you like to just pan to the digger? Ralph got to sit in it and I don't actually know how we managed to get him out. But I really want to show you the kitchen mainly. Like you're against a wall here, Marl. You got.
Do you want me to?
Not yet. The task list in here is basically the utility and then our carpenter, Caleb. Remember Caleb? He did our wardrobes in our old flat that we absolutely love. He's doing the carpentry in here. And this wall is gonna be this fluted wood, like floor to ceiling fluted wood with a bench here and a dining table in front of us. So that's this corner. And then this corner is going to be a seating area. So he's going to build out a seating area here, like a little L-shaped seat. We're going to have a nice little cushion on top of it. We've got someone locally making curtains. They came yesterday to take some measurements for that. So that's kind of like this area sorted. But this area is basically done. Should we have a little... Ta-da! We're obsessed. We are obsessed. We are so happy. Like this is genuinely the kitchen island of my dreams.
Here's what it's going to look like, guys, when we do all the recipes.
Someone DM's actually being like, I miss like cooking with Anna videos, and I'm like, guys, they're coming back, and it's going to be here, and it's going to be better than ever. But let's talk you through the kitchen. We've got the skylight. I'm not going to lie, I need sunglasses right now, but it's nice. It gives such a lovely light in here. And as the light comes around at the end of the day, it goes through our neighbour's like eucalyptus tree and it creates this dappled sunlight in here that just makes me want to live in this room, quite frankly. Maybe I'll do a quick overview of the details because I know some of you might ask. The work surface is Caesar stone in fresh concrete.
It's difficult to see in the sun, isn't it?
But it's got like little marks in it. It's not completely uniform. There's like some little flecks in it. That is definitely dirt.
Yeah, it still needs cleaning.
It's very dusty, it still needs cleaning. It's obviously still a work in progress here. Corsten, architectural, are all of like the sockets.
Let's show them these like doing this. These ones aren't 100% finished yet, so.
100% like, ooh, beautiful.
It's so nice, isn't it?
What does that do?
Pull it out. Yeah.
I didn't know we did that. So the taps are Lusso and the sink is Lusso as well. And then the appliances are Fisher Paykel. So this has a extractor fan like going in. So it meant that we didn't have to have anything above it. It did mean that we don't have like a splash, is it called a splashback?
Yeah, splashback.
But we did have to have stone going 65 centimetres above, hence why there's like the stone up to here. But then Pluck made us this really gorgeous shelf, which I can't wait to like style and put a few things on. And it's meant that there's some lighting underneath that as well, which is lovely because otherwise like you turn back here, it might be a bit dark in the evening. Ooh. It looks so nice, that is such a nice detail. And then the kitchen itself is from Pluck. We got it in the sweet chestnut finish. So it's got this brass finish in, and then you can take the little plate out for cleaning and getting the crumbs, and then it just magnetizes back in. But one of my favorite bits so far is the other weekend, we had a free weekend, and I said to Mark, like, what would happen if we unloaded some of our boxes from upstairs down into this kitchen? And it was a great weekend. I'm not gonna lie, maybe one of my favorite weekends of the year so far. Can I show you some of my favorite bits? Chopping board storage. I mean, this feels really lame to show, but people always say, like, Anna, like, I want to see everything in storage. This is a very cool drawer, actually. This has kind of bits and bobs in it, and then this is going to have all of our cutlery in and like other utensils that we use. I can't remember what I put in one. Ooh, more utensils. I bought these spoons from Soho Home and they're just really fun. If you want to see kind of more like real-time home hauls, then check out my TikTok because there's loads on there. The bins.
Ralph's favourite.
He is obsessed with bins. Like that boy in bins, my word.
Oh, we're going all the way.
We're going all the way. No, we're going all the way. The dishwasher, got a nice little Neff dishwasher there. And this is obviously just like under kitchen storage. I did treat myself to some new La Redoute linens for the table to go kind of with colour scheme. I think I've got pans in this one. Yeah. Nice. Oh, the little pan storage thing. I have a feeling we had that back at the flat for like plates and bowls and stuff, and I've ended up bringing it here. It's just so good. These two are fake. That's really embarrassing. That's for the extractor unit there. That's just bump. Let's forget about
ignore
that.
that one.
This one is like, I've got kind of baking bits over here. Ooh, baking. Oh, I can't wait to bake again. More baking bits. I'm so excited to use these. Mark was like opening up all the instructions and stuff, and there's a little thermometer that you can put in meat that goes inside the oven that then like tells you the temperature of the meat. That's so cool. Up here is the pasta machine that we never use, that you know has gone from home to home with us. Oh, this is a good one. Show them this one. This is a good one. Tins, boards, baking trays. That's the word that I'm looking for. This one is very much a work in progress because obviously a lot of the things that we'll be using in it are things from like the temporary kitchen that we're still using, but it just looks nice, doesn't it? I've got some of like Ralph's plates and bits and bobs in there, but yeah, that one, that's gonna be a fun one to organise. We have got some of our fridge in here already because classically our fridge and freezer is broken. So we currently are without a fridge or a freezer in our temporary kitchen, and also without a dishwasher because the dishwasher isn't here. We're kind of a bit like in flux at the moment. That's just got big chunky things in, slow cooker, little cake container. And then this one is good actually, this one is really good. This one is pretty much done, aside from some plates that we've got in the other room. Oh, I bought this bowl from Soho Home.
That's nice.
It's a nice bowl, right? We just didn't have many like big kind of serving bowls. Yeah, I'm sure you can see compared to the last time you saw this room, it's changed a lot, it's taking shape. We are so close. By the time you see this video, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not going to say it because it's probably not going to happen. But we could be very close to finishing and probably moving back in. Like Caleb will be coming in to do the woodworking probably like the week before this video goes live. Oh, I haven't mentioned the walls. Maybe come here so you can have a look at the walls a bit more. We went for a bowerwork finish, so it's like a lime wash in the shade Quiet. And you know what? I'm actually so happy with it. I think it looks so much better now. Like, things are in and it looks finished, because it is that like, ooh, just like super, it's cloudy, it's a little bit textured, it doesn't look very like finished. So when things in it also aren't finished, it really doesn't look finished. But I think now we're at the point where we just need to put lighting in and then like obviously finish the bits over here.
I'm excited to show people the lights.
Yeah, really gonna finish it off. And if you've been watching these vlogs since we started 8 months ago, you'll know that's one of the first things that we bought, and we're just so happy that we did, because yeah, I think they're really going to be like the cherry on the top. But follow me, come back this way. So for this section here, oh, this is good, this is nice. These are very nice.
So beautiful.
Have I been known just to stand here and just play, just have a little boop, boop, boop? I have, yes. We initially thought we were gonna get some kind of like cabinet or console. I feel like I'm repeating myself, I definitely said this in the last one. But I think now we've seen the space, to have something here would also feel very like cabinets, because you obviously got the front of the kitchen cabinets in front of you. So I think this is gonna be more like a plan. We've got a nice big mirror upstairs in the loft that we'd like to hang here. Maybe
we're just gonna see how it evolves, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we're in like no rush to like fill this with stuff. My dad came to see it the other day and was like, oh, you can put all of Ralph's stuff there. And we were like, I'm not sure we want this to become the toy area. It no doubt.
I mean, it would just like look like it looks now.
Yeah, I think it probably will become the toy area. But yeah, we're definitely going to keep this. Just like see how it goes. And you know what? Someone actually did comment and say it'd be really interesting to hear like how the space evolved. We did get Rebecca Wakefield, who's an interior designer, to actually help us design the space, come up with the palette, come up with the layout, all that kind of stuff. Actually, I need to give like kudos to her, because this is very much her brainchild. I'll link her in the description box down below. We hired her for, was it like a half a day or something, or like a day?
I think we did a day. Didn't we?
We did a day, she did it all remotely, and then she sent us some gigantic email with like everything, like all of her findings and all the layouts and mood boards and that kind of thing. But we have also used her for other rooms in her like expert session that you can book her for an hour, and it's like amazing what you can fit into an hour. So I'm very much in my using the professionals, like the professionals like know what they're talking about, and they can be really helpful, because I think pre-Rebecca Wakefield we had said we wanted all of this to be storage, and I think it would look like, I don't know, like a locker room or something. Like it just wouldn't look right to have, we were like, we're gonna have floor to ceiling storage in this whole section here, and actually I think that would have made the space feel a lot more enclosed and a lot more like a hallway. I don't know. Basically she knew what she was talking about, and I'm really pleased that we haven't got anything there, and it'd be a great place for all of Ralph's cars, toys, Play-Doh, whatever. But come on in to the utility. This is definitely still a work in progress in here. It hasn't been. The walls haven't been decorated yet, but we have got the same Caesar stone and concrete, the Lusso tap, the Lusso sink. We've got our washing machine, we've got a tumble dryer, and then we've got a nice little spot in the middle just for like bits and bobs. This is cool though. Let's do a bit of moving. So these are also pluck. We went for just like the plain colour in here because the wood is obviously more expensive. And we were like, you know what, it's just a utility. It needs to be like a functional space. It doesn't need to be the best. Well, I still think it's a very good looking utility. It doesn't need to be like the most aesthetically pleasing. But here we're gonna have our freezer. So that's like good to go. And then this one is, this is bits and bobs. This is
the drawer, isn't it, basically?
It's the drawer, but in cupboard version. And I personally, Mark was like, no, I think it's fine as it is. I personally want to go and buy some baskets. I would love to buy a couple of baskets and just make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But for now, it works. Everything is easy to see, and we can obviously adjust all of the shelves like as we need. But it's nice to have those bits around again and like not in the loft. And then this, what are we doing with this? Oh, this is gonna be Ralph's cupboard.
Yes, that's right.
This is gonna, when we were getting everything out of the loft, we realized, we were like, oh, we have severely underestimated, like under our stairs at the moment, we have a cupboard that has like Ralph's buggy and all of his like coats and hats and shoes and all that kind of stuff. But we're actually getting rid of that to have an understairs bathroom. And we were like, oh, where are we gonna put all of that? So that's all gonna go in here. Like, luckily his buggy is really tiny, so we can stick that at the bottom. And we're just gonna take out these shelves and put in like lots of hooks and bits and bobs so we can put everything in there. And then this one on the end, that's gonna have, do you always say the word gubbins? I think it's a really fun word.
Gubbins.
It's gonna have all the gubbins.
Yeah, it's got like the underfloor heating stuff. There's like a fan in there, like an extractor fan. Switches and bits. There's all there's all this box for the garden electrical bits as well. Sorry, I had you in front of this like ladder.
Hello. So yeah, this will have kind of our Hoover and like ironing board. So it's kind of going to act as a bit of a utility cupboard as well. But where Mark is standing is actually a very handy space. This is a handy little space. We were thinking, initially we were going to have a built-in like little bench, but I think we might just find like a little Zara Home number, like a little tiny bench to put there. Or do we end up just sitting here and putting our shoes on? Probably. Or do we use this space to hang any washing that we can't put in the tumble dryer? Like, that's what I'm thinking. At the moment we're hanging our washing upstairs, so it could be quite nice to have a little wash hanging section. I keep getting served it on Instagram, but it's one of those like things that comes down on a rope, like very Victorian style, and you can hang things on there. Does anyone have one? Do you recommend one? Because yeah, that could be a good way of not having to have things like hanging here and getting in the way. You know what, the more I think about it, yes.
I don't think it'd be a bad thing to have.
No, I think that'd be really handy and useful, and it would like leave a lot more floor space.
It might be that we still need like one dryer area or whatever, but it would, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're onto something here. Right, shall we go back out and we'll sign off for this one? But this has been very fun. I'm coming back to my favourite spot. This is my favourite spot. I was like, right, let's finish it off here. I love taking you around. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. It feels really exciting that we are coming possibly to the end of the inside section of the build anyway. Yeah, like I said, we've got Caleb coming in the next couple of weeks. We've got the downstairs toilet being done. Caleb is also helping out with that like understairs area and building in some new like shoe cupboard things, which will be really great because Mark has massive shoes that are like always in the way of the door, no offence.
None taken.
He's rolling his eyes, but it's going to be really nice to have a unit to put those into. So yeah, we're getting so close. You can probably hear the digger in the background. Go on, show him the mounds of soil.
It's what the people want to see.
Whoa. It is very cool though, and yeah, I just hope you've enjoyed having a little look around. If there's any more questions, I feel like we haven't mentioned the floor. We're super happy with the floor, actually. It was like poured by different people than it was polished by. I've had a few people DM me about it, but if you have any questions, do pop them below. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little tour. Next time, there'll be more outside, and maybe there would have been some more developments in the garden as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.